lovely people, and welcome back to Yoga with Kate. I hope you're all fit and well. Namaste to you all. Welcome to the last class of Yoganuary. Yes, thank you very much if you've joined me throughout January for these classes. Unfortunately, I've not been feeling very well this week, so apart from that, everything is good. But I wanted to do a last class, which was Ashtanga and sweaty and cardio, but I'm afraid you'll have to wait for that. So tonight's class is going to be restorative and gentle. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to have a lovely full body stretch tonight, and this isn't suitable for pregnancies. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start off lying in Shavasana on our mats. Lying down for our lovely pranayama breathing, so just get comfortable on your mats. As always, feet hip distance apart, tuck your chin into your chest, pop your head back down your mat just to ensure your spine and neck's nice and long. Palms facing outwards towards the ceiling just to release those shoulders. So as always, starting off with our lovely pranayama breathing, inhaling, exhaling through your nostrils. On the inhalation, your stomach should rise, and on the exhalation, your stomach should lower, just to ensure using your full lung capacity. So counting you in. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. So as always, just stay with that lovely breath throughout our practice. No holding your breath in yoga. Bringing some gentle movement back to our bodies now, just wiggling fingers and toes. Gently turn those feet out again, just rocking those feet all the way from those hip sockets, everything lovely and relaxed. Gently rolling the arms, wrists, hands gently by your body. And lastly, just gently turning your head from side to side. So first our stretches now, we're just inhaling the arms above the head, really big stretch in the fingers and toes. You want those toes pointing away from you for a lovely stretch going on in those abdominal muscles. And then exhale the arms down by your side. We're doing one more of those, really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. So we're going to take the right knee into the chest, interlinking those fingers just below that right knee. And we're pulling that knee as tight in as we can. Be aware of those shoulders, don't let them creep up around those ears. And you're just staying there. So always just warms that hip area up. Legs are nice and relaxed, let the arms do the work. So nice few breaths here. Show your spine back nice and flat on your mat in this posture. Okay, from here you're taking your left hand over onto the right knee and you're simply pulling that right knee across your body. Keep your right shoulder blade on the mat. Fantastic one for the sowers and you runners out there. So we're just staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just bring that knee back up to center. So interlinking the hands once below the knee. So we're just going to bring the nose up towards the knee, shoulders roll back and down. If you wish for more here, taking that left leg off the mat. Yet again, nice deep breaths for your core working, but not too much here. And just staying there. Focus on that core, your abdominal muscles, pull them in nice and tight. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down. So we're taking the right foot down to the mat, left leg extends up towards the ceiling, bending the left knee, putting the left foot as close down into your tummy, half per Marsden if you can. Left hand arm goes through the gap in between the legs, and we're clasping the hands just below the right knee, pulling nose and knee in together. As always with this, if you can't manage around the front of the leg, hold around the back of that right thigh, lie down and pull it in from there, whatever suits you. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Untangle those legs, place them both back down on the mat. So left leg is flat on the mat, right leg extends up towards the ceiling, clasping the hands around the base of the right thigh, trying to pull that leg as straight as you can over the top of your head. So as always with this, you're trying to flex those toes back. If you can't straighten the leg, bring the left foot into the left buttock. It should give you a lot more flexibility. So be staying in these postures a little longer than normal tonight, just to really work on deepening that practice. That's lovely with Hatha. So nice deep breath. So I don't mind a bit of wobble in that leg. It means that we're stretching it, but we don't want those muscles to contract. So focus on that breath. See if you can work it back a little bit more. Toes back. Okay, so on the next inhale, walking our hands up to the ankle as high as you can go. We're bending the elbows out to the side, nose to knee, forehead to shin eventually. Yet again with your feet, okay, make sure you're working those toes back if you can. Drop the shoulders down away from your ears. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg where it is. Relax your body back down to the mat. So lovely IT band stretch now. Just dropping that right leg over to the right. Right shoulder blade stays on the mat. Massive stretch going on in your right glute here. Piriformis staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, take the leg back up towards the ceiling. We're lowering the leg down nice and slowly now. Put your tummy in nice and tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So just hold the leg there. Put your tummy in, navel to spine for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Drop an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Well done. Bring the knees into your chest, a little hug, and rocking gently from side to side. Okay, let's warm up the other side now. So pulling the left knee into the chest, interlinking those fingers just below that left knee. Yet again, we're not resting here. You're tucking that knee into the chest as tight as you can. Trying to constrict that blood flow into that left hip area. Shift your spine back nice and flat on the mat. And just staying there. Nice deep breaths. Last couple of breaths now. Okay, so this time taking your right hand onto the left knee. Keep your left shoulder blade on the mat. Just bring that knee over the right side of your body. Yet again, lovely psoas stretch here for you runners. Should feel a bit of work going on in your tummies. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just take it back. Okay, so from here, extending the left leg up towards the ceiling, clasping the hands from the base of the left thigh, putting it in nice and tight. Well done. So just holding it there, trying to flex those toes back if you can. A little bit more work going on the leg. Yet again, if you need to, bend that right knee here to bring it in a little bit further. Nice deep breaths. Yet again, don't mind a little bit of wobble in the leg. It means that we're working, but not too much wobble. Last few breaths. Okay, so the next inhale, walking our hands up to the leg, hands up to the ankle as high as you can go, bending the elbows out to the side, nose to knee, forehead to shin. Drop the shoulders down away from your ears. Massive stretch for these hamstrings, Achilles, toes back, shoulders drop down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Keep your leg where it is. Relax your body back down to the mat. So this time, do IT bend stretch on the other side, dropping that left leg over to the right side. Massive stretch for this left glute. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Extend the leg back up towards the ceiling. So we're just lowering the leg down nice and slowly now. Pull your tummy in nice and tight. Coming down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it there. Pull your tummy in, navel to spine for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, drop an inch, 4, 3, 2, one more down, bring the knees into the chest, give them a little hug and rocking gently from side to side. Well done. Okay, from here we're going to go into our lovely bridge pose, pulling the heels into those buttocks, knees up towards the ceiling, hands, arms either side of our bodies. So we're pushing on the feet, bottom tailbone up towards the ceiling. Now here, if you can, you're interlinking those hands underneath your back, rocking around on those shoulders, and you're trying to pull those feet as close in to your body as possible. Now you're really pushing your buttocks up towards the ceiling, and you're staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, up an inch, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here we're going up onto the toes. You're walking those toes closer into the buttocks, really pushing your hands, arms against the floor here. Now you should be able to see your tummy rising and falling now with your breath. So nice deep breaths for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, up an inch, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those arms, draw your spine down vertebra by vertebra till your back is flat on the mat. Then we're taking the knees into the chest for a well-deserved hug. And as always, just gently rocking from side to side. Okay, from here, we're just going to take the feet together, knees up towards the ceiling. Lovely little spinal twist. We're doing a lot of twists tonight. So we're dropping those knees to the left-hand side. Right arm goes out to the right. And we're looking down the right arm. Now keep your right shoulder blade on the mat. And we're just staying there. Nice deep breaths. So it's more important in this posture that you keep your shoulder blade on the mat than the knees touching the floor. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. While we're done, we're simply taking the knees back up towards the ceiling, dropping them over to the right side. Left arm goes out to the left, and we're looking down the left arm yet again. Keep the left shoulder blade planted down on the mat, and let those knees drop out. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring those knees back up to center. So here we're crossing the right leg over the left leg, right leg over the left leg. We're going to reach up and grab hold of the ankles or the feet, and we're going to pull those feet down towards the floor, lowering your back and bottom down towards the floor, and then really pulling those feet down. And try and make sure your knees are stacked up on each other here. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Untangle the legs, swapping over now. So left leg over right, left leg over right. Put your tummy in as you reach forward to grab the feet or ankles. Yet again, try and stack those knees. Then work your bottom tailbone down and really pull the feet down towards the mat. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Untangle those legs. Placing those legs out in front. So a little one for the core here. Flexing into those heels, toes up towards the ceiling. Put your tummy nice and tight. We're reaching the hands up and forward. Relax those shoulders, palms facing each other. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down. We're taking the arms into this position, so bending the elbows back to the hands on the mat. So we're taking the knees up, keeping the knees together here, and no cheating please. We don't want the knees dropping to all the way to the floor. So we're rocking over to the left side. You don't want them meeting the floor. Lovely stretch for the core and the spine. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in. Yes, you guessed it, over to the other side, so over to the right. So again, no cheating please, no knees on the floor. Left shoulder blade on the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Knees back up to center. We're staying the legs, feet up towards the ceiling. So really important when we're using our core here that you're pulling your tummy in nice and tight. So if you want to, you can place your hands underneath your bottom here while we're taking the legs down. So taking them down nice and slowly, nice deep breaths for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep going until your feet are a couple of inches off the floor, then really flexing into those heels. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower down. Bring those knees into your chest for a well-deserved hug. And rocking gently from side to side. Okay, we're rocking ourselves up to seated now. Legs are out in front. Grab hold of the fleshy part of your bottom, pull it back so you're sitting on your sitting bones. You'll know if you are because you'll be sitting nice and tall and straight. Paschimottanasana now, simple seated forward bend. We're extending the arms up, reaching out of those hips and forward and down we come. Now ideally, you're grabbing hold of the big toes, dropping the elbows out to the side, nose to knee, forehead to shins. Now, if you can't do this, it's early in the class, just hold on to the feet or ankles, relax your head and just stay there. So on this one, it's still a working asana, working posture. On the inhale, you're lifting yourself up slightly. And on the exhale, we're going to go down a little bit further. So just make sure those shoulders aren't creeping up around those ears and just staying there. Nice deep breaths. Yet again, staying here a little bit longer than we normally would, just to release that lower part of the spine. And down we go again. Okay, head hanging, arms hanging, simply uncurling. Rebuild the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Up we come and give your shoulders a lovely roll back and down and keep them pushed down. Okay, so we're taking the hands behind those buttocks now, fingertips facing forward. Important, we're locking those arms nice and straight. We're coming up and trying to get those feet flat to the floor. So reverse plank, looking up to the ceiling. A lot of work for the arms in this one, so nice deep breaths for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower your bottom down. And yet again, just come down forward over those legs. And we're doing a gentle rock from side to side on those buttocks. Just massages that sciatic nerve. Okay, so yet again, just uncurling. Up we come. Yet again, giving those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So in this posture, we're simply going to bend the right knee. Now you're either taking the right foot to the inside of the left thigh, or you're popping the right foot on top into half Padmasana. Important thing with this posture is we're keeping this left leg in front straight. So if you can, flex those toes back towards you. So yet again, nice big inhale, really big stretch up. And then we're exhaling forward and down. So ideally in this posture, you're trying to get your hands to your feet, elbows drop to the sides of the calves, and nose to knee, forehead to shin eventually. Yet again, try not to cheat, don't bend this knee. And if you can here, you're working those toes back towards you. Nice deep breaths. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use your hands to push yourself back up. So swapping over those legs now. So right leg out in front. We're bending the left knee, popping the left foot to the inside of the thigh, or half Padmasana if you can. Yet again, nice big inhale, big stretch up, and forward and down we come. So yet again, try not to bend the knee on the right leg. Don't let the shoulders creep up around those ears. Eventually nose to knee, forehead to shin. Nice deep breaths. Staying there another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Using your hands to push yourself back up. Okay, so we're going to sit on our mats now. Now you're either taking your legs into cross-legged or full Padmasana lotus like I am, whatever is comfortable for you. So extend the arms up to the ceiling, big stretch out, and we're simply coming forward and down. Now really importantly here, please don't let your buttocks come off the mat. Your bottom and tailbone down and just staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. So here you're taking your right hand over onto the left thigh. Left arm comes behind to the base of the spine and you're really pushing against this left leg, twisting around looking over your left shoulder. Now if you're doing it correctly, you should feel a lovely twist going on in your spine and you should feel your abdominal muscles working a fair bit too. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going round the other side now. So left hand onto the right thigh, right hand to the base of the spine. So you're sitting nice and tall, then really pushing against the right thigh, twisting around, looking over your right shoulder. It's great posture for digestion, this. And your spine for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back to center. Now with your right hand, you're going to walk those fingertips out. Now ideally, I'd like you down on your elbow, but it's really important your left buttock stays on the mat, please. And we're simply dropping that left arm over the top of the head. You're keeping that shoulder back, so you're feeling the stretch all the way down the side of your body, looking up towards the ceiling. Now relax this left shoulder. Don't let it creep up around that ear. Staying there. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. Yes, you guessed it, other side. So walking those fingertips out if you can, coming down to the elbow. Don't worry if you can't. Then yet again, reaching that right arm over, but don't bring your body forward. Keep your body back, looking up to the ceiling if you can. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. Now we're going to raise those arms up again. Big stretch up and come forward. And I should find this a lot more comfortable than you did the first time. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. Now we're going to be using our hamstrings a bit more, taking those legs into a lovely wide triangle. So taking hold of the fleshy part of your bottom, put it back so you're sitting on those sitting bones. So yet again, we want those toes flexed back towards you. We're going to raise the arms up to the ceiling, big stretch up, and we're coming forward and down, forward and down. So yes, you should be filling it up the insides of those thighs. If you're not, you're bending your knees. So try and keep the legs straight. Yet again, flexing those toes back. And we're going to stay here for about 20 seconds. And using that breath as always on the inhale, coming up slightly. And on the exhale, you'll come down a little bit further. So just nice deep breaths. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Use those hands to push yourself up. So keep your left leg where it is, bending the right knee, bring the right foot to the inside of the thigh. Or yet again, taking your foot into Hatha. Raise those arms up towards the ceiling. Now this time we're twisting over the leg and we're coming forward and down. Now it's really important, don't forget about this right leg. Push it down towards the floor. And yet again, trying to get your nose to knee, forehead to shin eventually. You can pull those toes back for a little bit more work on the hamstring and Achilles here. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Use those hands to push yourself up. So taking your left hand down to the big toe, the calf or the ankle. We're bending the elbow to the inside and we're dropping the arm over. So it's similar to what we were doing before, but a lot deeper stretch. Looking up towards the ceiling, really bring that shoulder blade back so you feel it down the side of your body. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And up we come. Yes, you guessed it. We're swapping those legs over. So right leg out in a big triangle, please. Yet again, bringing the left foot to the inside of the thigh, otherwise it's half Padmasana. So yet again, nice big inhale, really stretching out of those hips, twisting over that leg, and forward and down we come. So yet again, think about the left knee if it's not meeting the floor, trying to push it down there. And yet again, nose to knee, forehead to shin eventually. Yet again, keep this leg straight, toes flex back. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Using those hands, pushing yourself back up. Taking our hand down to the big toe, the calf or the ankle, bending that elbow, and yet again dropping that arm over the top. Now you're twisting around, looking up towards the ceiling. Don't bring your body forward, you won't feel the benefit. You want to be feeling it all the way down the side of your body. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. We're going straight back into a triangle. Yes, your legs will feel this tomorrow. Pull your bottom back now. Ideally, we should go down a little bit further now. So we're taking those arms up, big stretch up, and we're coming forward and down. So you should notice your nose is a couple of inches closer to the mat than it was before. Staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Use those hands to push yourself back up. Okay, so we're coming up onto the hands and knees now for our lovely restorative cat and cow stretches. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath those hips. So for our lovely cat, tucking our bottom under, head under, chin under, really squeezing the hands into the mat and looking at your tummy. You should feel your spine going up to the ceiling. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then going into our lovely cow stretch. So bottom up, head up, chin up. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another cat stretch. So bottom under, head under, chin under, really squeezing the hands on the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another cow stretch. Bottom up, head up, chin up. Keep the shoulders down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your spine back to neutral. We're taking those knees nice and wide on the mat. Sinking our bottom down in between the heels, hands, arms out in front, relaxing your forehead down to the mat. So here you can simply let gravity do the work if that feels enough for you. If you wish for a little bit more, you're pushing your hands against the mat. That will push your bottom tailbone further down towards the floor. So we're staying here about 20 seconds. If that's too much for you, then bring yourselves forward and into child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring the weight forward onto the elbows. Bring your knees together, sitting in child's pose for a moment, and simply stay there. Okay, so pull your tummy in. We're just uncurling nice and slowly. We're building that spine. Up we come. And giving those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. And keep them pushed down. Okay, we're just bringing our body weight forward. One for our feet and our toes. We're tucking the toes under here. And we're walking the hands back. Now, ideally, you want your hands just resting nicely on your thighs. And let gravity do the work here. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk the hands out in front. Okay, so we're going to just sit our bottom back on those feet. We're bringing the hands back now. One for the ankles here. Getting the knees off the floor, hands to the thighs if you can. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax those knees down. So bring those hands back. So we're lifting the bottom of the heels here. Up you come, looking up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Now we're just going to take the left hand so it's pointing behind us here. Yet again, we're taking the bottom up and then we're dropping the right arm over the top. Now you're twisting around to look down to your left hand. You feel that in your obliques here. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You guessed it. We're going to the other side. So place your right hand fingertips facing away. Bottom up first, then dropping the left arm over the top of your head, twisting around to look down to your right hand if you can. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, we're coming back up to those hands and knees. Knees are underneath those hips. So we're taking the right foot away from us. We're tucking under the toes on the right foot and you're squashing that heel away from you. So I want you to really be feeling a lot of tension up the back of your leg here. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping on over, taking the left foot back, tucking under the left toes, squashing that heel away from you. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take that knee back. Now here, you're going to keep your left hand on the mat. You're taking and feeding the right arm through underneath the left arm. So you're bending that left elbow, placing your right side of your face on your mat and twisting around to look to the left side. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in, push on that left arm. Swapping on over now. So right hand to the mat, feeding the left arm through under the right, bending that right elbow, twisting around to look to the right side. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So push yourself back up. Now you're taking those hands out in front of you here. We're dropping down to the elbows. Move those knees back away from you a little bit and you're really squashing your bottom back. You're resting your forehead on your mat and really pushing your bottom backwards. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring the weight forward, coming back up into the hands and knees. So a lot more work for those legs now. So we're bringing the right foot through. Now I want you to work your left knee away. So this is for our hips. So we make sure you're comfortable. You can pop your hands either side of the foot. If you can here, you're simply resting those hands on the right thigh. Relax your shoulders down, letting gravity do the work. We're staying here about 20 seconds. So really working on just releasing those hips. Nice deep breaths here. Now you can stay here for the last 10 seconds. If you wish for more, you're tucking under those back left toes and taking your right hands back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower down that knee. So we're going to bring the weight back on that left knee now. Extend the right toes up to the ceiling. Massive stretch going on up the back of the head. Walking the hands out towards the right foot. Simply dropping your nose down towards your right knee. So try not to bend this knee. Toes back towards you. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now simply work those toes away from you here. Try and keep the leg as straight as you can. Walk those hands further out in front if you can. And yet again, dropping your nose down towards your knee. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Put those hands back in, pull your tummy in, taking the right knee back, bringing that left foot through. So as we started, getting that right knee away from you, left foot in front to the middle of your mat. And yet again, we're starting off, just hands to that left thigh, working on deepening those hips. So yet again, staying here for about 20 seconds. A nice deep breath. If you need to put your hands to the floor for balance, that's fine. Okay, so for the final 10 seconds, if you wish to, you're tucking under those back toes. You don't have to. Hands up to the left thigh for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hands back to the mat. So bring your weight back on your right knee, extending the left toes up towards ceiling, walking the hands out in front. Yet again, trying to drop your nose towards your left knee. Leg nice and straight. If you're into running, this won't be one of your favorites. Just staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So extending the toes away from you now, really trying to straighten that leg, hands as far out as they'll go. Yet again, just dropping your head down, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're just coming back, taking those knees nice and wide once more. Yet again, a lot of work for the hips and the legs tonight. Arms out in front, forehead resting on your mat. Just stay there. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring your weight forward onto the elbows, bring those knees back to hip distance apart. So here we're going into our variations of lizard. So keep your left knee where it is. Bring your right foot through to the outside edge of your mat. Now, yet again, you're working your left knee as far away from you as you can. And you're simply dropping down to those elbows here. So what we're going to do is we're going to push our right knee away. So you can see the sole of your right foot here. We're dropping the right arm behind us and we're twisting around to look up to the ceiling. And all we do here is let gravity do the work for us. So nice deep breath, staying here about 15 seconds. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're coming back onto the elbows here. Right foot comes flat to the mat and we're simply tucking under the toes on the left foot and up we come. So try and keep most of the weight on that left foot. You're using your elbows as well. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming up. We're keeping the left foot to the inside of the right foot, extending the right arm up to the ceiling, twisting around, looking up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going to swap those legs over now. So taking your right leg back, bring your left foot through to the outside. Trying to work that right knee as far away from you as possible and coming down to those elbows. Now you're going to be resting on your right elbow here, pushing the left knee away from you so you see the sole of your left foot, and then simply dropping, if you wish to, left arm behind, twist around to look up to the ceiling over your left shoulder. So again, about 15 seconds here. Nice deep breaths, let gravity do the work. Another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So we're popping that left foot back to the mat, tucking under those right toes. And again, just staying on the elbows tonight. So it's Hatha. Yet again, pushing the foot away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're taking the right hand to the inside of that left foot, extending the left arm up, twisting around, looking up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just pop yourself in child's pose for a moment. Just rest those hips and just stay there for a moment. Okay, so nice and slowly we're just uncurling. We build your spine, up we come, and give those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So we're going to be doing reclined heroes pose this evening. Now this pose isn't for everybody. If it's not for you, you can work on some more cat and cows. If you've got knee issues, I wouldn't recommend it, or lower spinal issues. So we're going to start off coming up on the mat. You want to take your knees slightly more than hip distance apart. From here, if you can, you're simply trying to sink your bottom down in between the heels. Now, I hope that's comfortable for most of you. If you can here, you're trying to bring your thighs now together so they are touching. Now, depending on the flexibility in the lower part of your spine, we'll see how far you can go. So you're grabbing hold of those heels. Now, your first option, if you can, is to just come down to the elbows and just stay there. If that feels pinchy in your lower spine, don't go any further, please, and just stay there looking forward. If you're comfortable here, you're going to go all the way down. Get comfortable. Now you will have a lower curvature in the lower lumbar part of your spine. It's completely normal here. We're raising the arms above the head if you wish for more. And if you can, you're raising your buttocks off the floor. So nice deep breaths here, feeling a massive stretch up the fronts of those quadriceps here. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now simply lower your bottom down if you're where I am. You're holding onto the heels. Now really important when you come out of this, you pull your tummy in, use your core. If you're where I am, hold on to the heels, pull your tummy in and come up to halfway. Once you're up here, we're just going to take ourselves yet again back into child's pose. We constricted the spine and we just need to lengthen it out. Just stay there for a few seconds. Okay, so nice and slowly just uncurling, we build the spine, up we come, and yet again giving the shoulders a lovely roll, back and down. Right, we're coming up to standing now. Grab a sip of drink if you'd like one. Right, so taking our legs into a nice wide Trikonasana stance, please. Feet parallel facing forward, and simply here we're grabbing hold of opposite elbows and we're simply coming forward and down. So head hanging, arms hanging to the floor now if you wish. So if you can, you're shifting your weight forward onto your toes and then really push your bottom tailbone up towards the ceiling. And you're just staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just bring yourself slightly up for a flat back extend. You're going to place your left hand to where you're looking at the floor. From here, you're twisting your right arm up to the ceiling. You're twisting around, looking up to that arm if you can. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, head hanging, arms hanging, head and neck, gentle shake from side to side. Swapping those hands over, so right hand goes to where you're looking at the floor, and yet again extend the left arm up, twisting around, keep those legs straight, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just lower on down. Now you're going to take your legs as wide apart as they'll go. Still make sure your feet are parallel facing forward, and you're seeing if you can drop your head down towards your mat. So bending your elbows. And yet again, you're working your bottom away from you here. So staying there, nice deep breaths. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use your hands. Now you're going to walk those feet in. We're going to drop down into our lovely Hindi squat. So feet out to the side, bottom down. We're taking the hands up to the heart, pushing the elbows against the insides of those calves, dropping your head down, looking down towards the floor. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in and up we come. So Trikonasanas are one of my favourite of Hathas. So we're going to take the right foot out to the right, heel back on the left foot, but really important, we need our hips facing forward. Send the arms up to shoulder level, shoulders lovely and relaxed. We're bringing the right arm down and the left arm up. Now you're reaching into those fingertips. If you find the balance hard, you can look down towards the floor. Now we're not trying to rest on this leg. Keep your body back if you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in, up we come. We're swapping those feet over. So left foot out to the left, heel back on the right foot, tummy back to center. This time, left arm down and right arm up. Really pull your tummy in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. Keep those arms raised to center. Swapping those feet over once more. Try and make sure your heels are in alignment. Tummy back to center. So this time we're doing a right arm down and left arm drops all the way over the top of your head. Now you really should be feeling it here. Nice deep breaths for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up you come. Swapping over those feet once more. Last one of these, I promise. Tummy back to center. Doing left arm down and right arm over the top. Looking up if you can. If you find the balance hard, look to the floor. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. Just give those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So we're keeping the left foot at the back of the mat, right foot comes forward. Now, a little bit more work for this leg. So right leg nice and straight. We're extending the arms up to the ceiling, big stretch up, and we're coming forward and down. Now, when we're here, I want you to raise those toes up towards the ceiling. Now your right glute, right hip, I want you to push it back. It will make all the difference to what you can feel up the back of the leg. And we're staying here about 20 seconds. So nice deep breaths. Nice deep breaths. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come. We're swapping the legs over. So left foot out in front, right foot out behind. Nice straight left leg, please. Extend the arms up to the ceiling, big stretch up, coming forward and down. And yet again, once you're down there, toes up towards the ceiling if you can, and then really pushing that left glute away from you. So big stretch up the back of the leg. Yet again, 20 seconds. Come on, nice deep breaths. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up we come and step that foot in. So we're going to do some gentle sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. Okay, so we're going to take our time in these postures, really get nice and deep into them and just do what you can. So front of the mat, feet into Tadasana, hip width apart, palms facing forward. Giving your shoulders a lovely roll back and down and keep them pushed down. Tucking your bottom tailbone under so your pelvis is in neutral, and just close your eyes there for a second. You should feel taller than you did when you started the class. We're taking the toes up towards the ceiling, a little bit more yoga for the toes. And then we're going to plant them back down. We're taking a nice big inhale. Exhaling into prayer, open your eyes. Namaste, everybody. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. So staying there a moment. Okay, we're inhaling the right leg back. We're staying there. We're taking the other leg back. Okay, now we're coming down. If you can, it's knees, chest, forehead or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we're starting off, we're just going into Bhujangasana Cobra. So keeping us there for about 10 seconds. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going to push ourselves back up into down dog, and we're walking out those feet, head and neck nice and relaxed. Feet hip distance apart, weight evenly distributed on those fingertips and your palms. Okay, so looking forward, inhaling the right foot all the way through in between the hands. We're staying there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in. We're exhaling the other leg through to a standing forward bend, staying there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in, inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side, inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Just stay there for a moment. Inhaling the left leg back. Well done, just staying there. Okay, taking the other leg back. Okay, we're coming down, chaturanga or knees, chest, nose, forehead for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up into Bhujangasana again, cobra, shoulders down for about 10 seconds. Relax your lower back. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Pushing yourself back up into down dog, walking out those feet, head and neck nice and relaxed. Okay, looking forward, inhaling the left foot all the way through in between the hands, staying there 5 seconds. And then we're taking the other leg back to a standing forward bend. Just grab opposite elbows here for a second. Okay, and pull your tummy in. Extend the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side, inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the right leg back, retain your breath, take the other leg back into plank. Exhaling down knees or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra or up dog. Exhale, back into down dog. Okay, from here we're just going to go simply into a 3-legged dog. You're going to take your right leg off the mat, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking forward, inhaling your right foot all the way through in between the hands. Exhale that other leg through to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side, inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling your arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the left leg back, retain your breath, take the other leg back into plank. Exhaling down knees if you need to, or chaturanga dandasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra or up dog. Exhale, back into down dog. Keeping your right foot on the mat, just taking your left leg up into 3-legged dog. Left leg up, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking forward, inhaling the left foot all the way through in between the hands. Exhale the other leg through to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side, inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the left leg back. Retain your breath, take the other leg back into plank. Exhaling down knees or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra or up dog. Exhale, back into down dog. Okay, we're going to our lovely pigeon now. We're going to swing the right leg through under the left, right leg through under the left, right knee to the right outside edge of your mat, calf diagonally down. So that right heel is where your left hip bone is approximately. And we just bring the arms out forward and just resting your forehead on your mat or your hands, and you're simply staying there. Now you can have a little play while you're in this posture, just moving your hips around left to right just to see how it feels, so you can make it more pressure or not on that right glute. But the most thing is just relax your shoulders and release there. Nice deep breaths. Shouldn't be any pain in your knee in this posture. If there is, just take yourself into child's pose. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So using your hands to push yourself up. Right hand stays in front, so you're grabbing hold of the left foot or ankle and pulling it in towards that buttock. Just staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Release, push yourself back up into a downward dog, walking out those feet, head and neck nice and relaxed. And then we're swinging, left leg through under the right, left leg through under the right, left knee to the left outside edge of your mat, calf diagonally down, so that left hip is where your right hip bone is approximately. Yet again, we're just coming forward and down to wherever you're comfortable here, and let gravity do the work. Yet again, you can move your hips slightly from side to side to see if you want a little bit more pressure or less. Yet again, shouldn't be any pain in your knee. So just, if that's the case, take yourself into child's pose. And just breathe. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Using your hands, just push yourself up halfway so your left hand stays in front. Bending the right knee, gently pulling the right foot in towards the right buttock. Please don't overdo this. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Just taking yourself back up into a walking down dog for a moment, and then we're just staying in downward facing dog. Last of the tough postures, although it's been lovely and restorative tonight. Head and neck relaxed, sinking those heels down to the mat, trying to let your forehead drop as close to the mat as possible. Nice deep breaths. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simply drop down to those knees here. And we're just going to lie straight in Shavasana on our mats. Palms facing upwards towards the ceiling. Feet hip distance apart as always. If you just tuck your chin into your chest for me, pop your head back down your mat, just to ensure your spine and neck's nice and long. So as always, just finishing off a little brief relaxation to make sure you're not holding on to any tension. So starting with your faces, make sure your eyelids, your mouth, your tongue, your jaw are relaxed. No more pranayama breathing now. Let your breath resume back to normality. Down to your arms, wrists, hands, fingers. Fingers just naturally curled. Should feel a nice warmth of energy in the ends of your fingertips. Down to your spine, your back, let it sink into your mat, nice and heavy. Around the front to your tummy, make sure you're not holding on to any tension there. All the way down those legs to the feet and the toes, feet flopped out to the side, toes completely relaxed. So just for a few moments now, keep your eyes closed, think of somewhere that's nice and peaceful and relaxing for you, and just simply try to stay with that thought. Okay, in a moment we're going to bring some awareness back to our breath. We're taking a nice big inhale through the nostrils, exhaling through the mouth. So I want you to really suck your abdominal muscles in nice and tight to really expel all the air out of the bottom of those lungs. So taking a nice big inhale. Exhaling. And when you're ready, nice big inhale again. Exhaling. Bring some very gentle movement back to our bodies now, wiggling fingers and toes. Gently turning those feet out and just rocking those feet all the way from those hip sockets, everything lovely and relaxed. Gently rolling the arms, wrists, hands gently by your body. And lastly, just gently turning your head from side to side. So final of our stretches now. We're just inhaling the arms above the head. Really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. We're doing one more of those. Really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. We're taking the knees into the chest for a fun little hug. And as always, just gently rocking from side to side to give those kidneys a final little massage. And as always, in your own time, there's no rush, either pushing yourself onto your side and up to seated or rocking yourself forward with those abs up to seated on your mat. So thank you very much for joining me for this Hatha class today. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will record a nice sweaty Ashtanga class for you soon. If you do have any comments for up and coming classes, I'd really appreciate you dropping those down in the comments below. If you could give this video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd greatly appreciate it if you did. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Om Shanti, which is peace.